So it sounds really great to say, free your mind. Let's try to cultivate a limitless mind. But really, what does that truly entail? Is it even possible in today's society? We are just bogged down with so much baggage. It really honestly feels like a lot of society is against us. We've got to navigate through all this BS, all these distractions. And then we have to dig deep into our psyche, see what we are subconsciously running on, try to process and get through all of these traumas that are holding us back without us even knowing. Like, there are so many levels. This is not just like a year process. This is a lifelong process. I used to think I had a free mind. I used to think that I really dug into my traumas, and I did heal a lot of stuff. But you can free your mind out of the cage that you think it's in, and you just step right into another cage. A truly free mind essentially doesn't know anything, because what we think we know traps our mind. What we avoid traps our mind. Like, I avoid eating seafood, and I don't even really know why I avoid seafood. I just think it's gross. But my mind is trapped in that way. I'm a victim to what I avoid. It has power over me. What you judge traps you. You try to slap a label on something, it becomes fixed as that, and your reality becomes limited. You're not truly viewing something from a limitless perspective. Like, there are so many freaking levels to this. I thought I had a free mind, but I just tapped into the next layer of like traumas and subconscious programming that I need to first become aware of, then I can bring it up, and then I can work through it and heal it. And all these habits, thinking patterns that I didn't even know were running my entire life. Like, actually getting a free mind is such a huge undertaking. These are the things that classify a truly free mind. And you tell me if any human that you know can achieve this in this lifetime with our society. A truly free mind is completely neutral. It's unbiased. It is completely open to anything. It has no expectations. It's not expecting anything. It's not really planning for the future. It's certainly not worrying about the past. It's not desiring. It's not wishing for anything, because it's not lacking anything. It's not attached to anything. Really, a free mind. You have no ego, and essentially you have no personality. So, and in that way, you have no tendencies, right? Tendencies to do things, because those tendencies we picked up from the past. So a free mind, a truly limitless mind, would not have any tendencies. It would have no really fixed identity, because our identity is built up of things from the past. It would have no need for external validation. It would have no subconscious programming, no trauma, no baggage, no societal conditioning. It would have absolutely no fear at all, no worries, and really no beliefs at all, especially limiting beliefs. But anytime, really, if we believe something, we narrow our perspective. A free mind is not projecting past experiences onto future experiences or future expectations. So essentially, a free mind forgets our past experiences. You know how freaking hard that is? A truly free mind also does not identify with itself. Us really being able to have a free mind is knowing that we are not the mind, we are the awareness behind our mind. So a free mind really can be used to its fullest, because it isn't limited by any of that other stuff. For us to truly have a free mind, we can't identify with our thoughts, because our thoughts are built up of all these desires, all these things from the past. And so really think about that. What would it feel like in your life to not have a personality? Would it be enjoyable? Would it be fun in this physical reality for you to get to that level where you are completely neutral to everything? Nothing can affect you. It almost feels like it's kind of like an emotionless state. Like, you don't get excited for anything. But at the same time, having a truly free mind is going to make a life that is a lot less stressful, a lot less sufferable. Like, suffering really would not exist with no thinking. Really, if we're no thinking, like, thoughts in themselves are really all sources of limitation, if you really want to get down to it. So this is a process, a long process of letting everything go. But the thing is too, I feel like it also could be a really short and a simple process. All you really have to do is make the choice to have a free mind. But all parts of you need to make that choice. I can consciously think, oh yeah, I want to have a free mind, free your mind, yeah. But my subconscious is still holding on to all those limitations. And conscious me is not aware of any of these limitations. So you have to get all parts of yourself to be on the same page. That's an extra level of awareness that is just rare for anyone to have these days. Especially when we're so freaking distracted externally that we have no idea of all the things going on in our internal world. But it's interesting to think about. If you had a free mind, would you even need to be here right now? What would be the point of life? How could you really evolve, face challenges, learn how to handle your emotions, experience all these different kinds of states? Would it even be any fun to live? That's the thing, and that's the thoughts that you might start having the more you progress on the spiritual journey, self-actualization journey. It's like there's pros and cons to enlightenment. So should you try to free your mind? Do you even want a free mind? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. See ya.